guys, I'm back. I promised a little haul later on this week. Today's the day. First off, I'm going to start off with some honorable mentions for those that might be interested in the look I have on today. The Gold Shimmer Shadow is a pigment from Makeup Geek, and the color is called Utopia. It's kind of a black with a really vibrant pale gold sparkle, and as you can see, it really pops. I also picked up a couple new lipsticks, one of which is the NYX matte lipstick in the color Perfect Red. I actually found this at Target, of all places. And the other one, I actually paired it with this to give it this slightly darker finish, is Revlon's Black Cherry. I'll actually pop this up so you can see it. It's a nice little vampy red color. And also, excuse me, I actually found these little beauty blenders. I found these actually at Big Lots for like $3.50. And I know everybody raves about the beauty blender sponges. So instead of, spending, however much they are, like I think they're close to $20 a piece, just go to Big Lots, and they've got these for $3.50, and they're awesome. I actually have been using them the past 2 times on YouTube to apply my foundation and my BB cream and stuff like that. So there's my little quickie honorable mentions. And now we can get to the rest of the haul. For starters, I actually was just at Dollar Tree a few weeks ago, right before Christmas, and they actually had some little mini palettes. They had some LA colors, they had one that was Profusion, and I will show you each of those. Each of these was only $1. I have yet to test the pigmentation on these, but they seem like they're going to be really fun to play with. And then there's the last one. This collection is called Water Lily. This one is Lotus, and then the first one was Iris. They have a lot of shimmer to them. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can pop one of these babies open, if I can get it to cooperate. There we go. And just because purple is my favorite color of all time, I will actually test this little purple one right here for you. Get some on my finger, and my light kind of washes it out a little bit, but it actually seems like it has pretty good pigment to it. So I'm really looking forward to playing with those now. I may do some spring and Easter inspired looks with these where they're all pastels. Now let's get one of my wipes so I can have my hand available for the next swatch. Alrighty. And these were the little black books from LA Colors also. These were just itty bitty little, like almost sample size shadows. Let's see, do they have a name for this? Yes, they have a name for this one, and it's called the Glam little black book. Then they have Natural. Of course, this one is chock full of neutrals. And then they had one other one, which was called Smoky, which is this one. I love some of these little teals in here. They're so pretty, and a lot of them have sparkle. Probably the most matte ones in this one would be this little white one here in the corner, as well as this black one, but they do have just a tiny bit of shimmer to them. But again, I found all of these at Dollar Tree for $1 a piece, so that was a really good deal. But the one that impressed me the most, ooh, my nose is trying to run. Sorry if you see any dribbles. but this one just really blew my mind. I actually used it for my first video last week. I used the purple, the black, and the silver. Pop this sucker open. I hate these things. Stupid sponges. Anywho, cover up this little mirror at the bottom. These actually have a lot of sparkle, a lot of shine, and the one that really impressed me had to be this purple one. The shadows are extremely soft. They blend beautifully. They absolutely blend like a dream. I had the purple in my outer corners on my first video. And the silver one, or the white, I actually used as my highlight and my inner corner. And just so you can see this, I will take just one pass in the pan of this purple. And I'm trying to angle my wrist a little bit so my lamp doesn't completely drown it out. But just off of one pass, that's it. And I mean, it seems like it's got some decent pigmentation. It's not highly pigmented, but it's definitely not, you know, barely pigmented either. So you could definitely probably build up the intensity easily with that one. But again, they absolutely blend beautifully. So I would definitely recommend the Profusions. You can probably find some at Dollar Tree. I know sometimes you can find them at places like Marshall's occasionally and stuff like that. But this set right here, it's 8 shades and it's called Twinkle Twinkle. So if you actually come across this somewhere, I recommend you get it. Now let's set all these little Dollar Tree jobs aside here. Okay, where's my box? There it is. Okay. Now we're on to BH Cosmetics. Let me tell you, I am obsessed with BH Cosmetics lately. I got like, I want to say 4 or 5 palettes of theirs right before Christmas. It was kind of an early Christmas present to myself. They had a Black Friday 2 sale where they had most of their, well, quite a few items for 72% off. They're always having sales. That's something that's completely amazing, as well as their products about BH Cosmetics. This one, I actually had this one first, but I'm going to use it as a point of reference. This one is the Party Girl palette. And yes, I still have my little film over it just to protect it. The color payoffs on these are astounding. I actually used a couple of them from one of my other palettes that I'm about to show you that I got for the haul. I actually used a couple of those last week. And this one is the one that I got with the Black Friday 2 sale. It's the BH Party Girl After Hours palette. Little films. I need to remove those. Anywho, there's all the colors. And you've got these 4 right here that are considered to be diamond shades that have a lot of glitter sparkle to them. There's a kind of a, I want to say a mauvey red, a silver, kind of a blue jean blue, as well as an amethyst purple. Each has that really, really, really sparkly, glittery texture. I'm looking forward to playing with those because after all, you've seen my YouTube channel name, Glitter Diva. I'm obsessed. Can't wait. Then I've had the first edition 120 color palette from BH Cosmetics, and I recently picked up the 4th edition, which is the one that I got during my haul. And I will show you this. There's actually one pan on top, and then there's another pan underneath. So you can simply just lift this out, and then you have all these tones underneath as well. They have some absolutely beautiful fall colors on this bottom rack, I think. but some of the pigmentation is just absolutely gorgeous with these again. If I can get this thing back in here. It's being stubborn. Anywho, I shall show you, actually, this color right here. It's really drawing me to it. I will swatch that one for you. Really nice pigmentation for just a single pass. You could build up the intensity quite easily if you wanted to. Ooh, my wipes are drying out. But it's just a remarkable palette, and I imagine you could build up the intensity with all of these colors very easily. This one I have been hearing so much about for months and months and months, including from Sparkage. She's the one who I first saw it from, and it is the BH Cosmetics Galaxy Chic, and each one looks like a little planet. I just think they are so neat, and they blend so beautifully. One of my favorites has to be Earth, which is this one right here. It's got the mint greens, it's got a slight little bit of a azure blue as well as a white. Very pearlescent, and when you blend it together it just forms this really, really beautiful mint blue. I actually had a little bit of it on last week. You couldn't really tell because my lights were washing it out. I need to get a better lighting system. But for now, this works, I guess. That was all of my BH. And then I actually went out after Christmas to Target, and it was just on a whim. And I actually picked up some e.l.f. palettes, some Eyes, Lips, Face. The first one I got was this 100 eyeshadow palette. The case isn't very sturdy, but it seems like it's going to be okay, especially if you keep it in a safe spot. There is no mirror in it. It's just a clear plastic lid. Just for purposes, I will test this dark teal here. It actually seems like it's got some decent pigment, but it might take a little bit to actually build up. But it's not too awful bad. And a lot of these actually have a great deal of shimmer to them. There's also a lot of mattes. There's satin finish, matte, metallic, glitter. I'm absolutely in love with this glitter lime green. You can't really see it here, but it's actually got a lot of sparkle to it. And then there's this one, which is kind of a black, and it has a pink and purple, maybe a tiny bit of gold shimmer to it. I've never seen one like that before, where it's a black with those many colors of glitter in it. And then for my birthday, which was just a few days ago, I was actually given this from my boyfriend's mother. She went to Target with us that night, and she actually picked up this. She didn't even tell me. I think she'd originally planned on picking it up for herself, but then she realized, you know what, I'm not into the vibrant colors as much as Alexis is, and I just found out it's her birthday. I'm gonna give it to her. So there it is. The colors in it are absolutely astounding. It's got this black here. It's got kind of a blue sparkle to it. The one next to it has kind of a teal green and maybe a tiny bit of purple to it. Base in a black. Then there's this green one. All kinds of glitters. And this black right here, or dark gray, very metallic. I'm looking forward to playing with that one as well. And it not only came with these 32 eyeshadows, it came with a black liquid eyeliner and also a small tube of mascara. I'm going to try this. I've never tried e.l.f. lengthening and defining mascara before, but I will be giving that a shot. And I think that's pretty much it for the haul. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I am an open book, as I've said before. And I hope to get another video up soon. I don't know how soon, but hopefully one day next week, possibly Monday or Tuesday. If you have any ideas, please just let me know. And if you want to know how I did my look, give me a thumbs up and also comment down below. I will again link you to my Twitter and my Instagram. And I will talk to you guys soon. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. Or did I? As I mentioned, my friend's little girl, Amy, I stand corrected. She's not 6. She turned 7 on December 1st. Happy 7th birthday, Amy. Love you, kiddo. Bye-bye.